Good morning, you guys. Didn't even know that was twisted. Anyway, so a couple days ago, about 2 weeks ago now, and I'm incredibly sorry to this person. I'm usually pretty good about getting requests done. I obviously originally saw the comment, put a thumbs up and loved by creator sign on it, and then I completely spaced it after that. So I am looking, there it is. I would love to see a fresh spring look. Soft pastel colors, pinks and purples, maybe some white / colorless glitter. Also, love the get ready with me vids. And I think you meant to say product recommendations. Correct me if I'm wrong. For affordable beauty products, I have something coming for that actually. I have something else that I'm gonna try, and if I like it, I'll recommend it to you guys. For affordable beauty products, thank you so much for your vids. I look forward to them so much. You're gonna make me cry. I love it when people absolutely love my videos. I put a lot of work into doing my videos. I know sometimes it may not seem like it, but you know, I do. I try. Take care and get well soon. So, the take care and get well soon, I'm gonna guess, is from the dental work that I got done. For new viewers, I have really bad teeth right now. So I'm trying to get all of that fixed. I'm also on the hunt for a good alcohol-free mouthwash. The one I use right now seems to be drying out my mouth. I'm not sure if it's the actual mouthwash or the toothpaste that I'm using. I don't know. Anyway, that's not part of this video. That's a whole different video in itself. So if you guys saw part 1, I have a daith piercing that keeps trying to fall down into my ear and it's tickling my ear. You guys would have seen us go through the drawers on the makeup caddy. What I failed to realize in that video is not only is there eyeshadows on the top part of the bookshelf, or not bookshelf, shoe rack that's on my desk, the very top part of it is also eyeshadows, and on the caddy thing, the makeup caddy thing. But there's also more on my desk, and I think I might have something for, why is my damn ear so itchy? I don't know what's going on there. That is so itchy. But I think I had found something that might work for the purple side of things. I'm not so sure about the pink side, but there's some eyeshadows, like single eyeshadows and very small palettes that sit in front of me, and I completely spaced those. So let's start with those, I guess. Also, I pointed this out in the first video. I'm not sure if this counts as white / colorless glitter. The closest thing that I have right now is right here. I don't know if that counts. I think I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But that is, I have no room over here, like, whatsoever. But let's pull out the first drawer. So I could do something that's pretty common for me to do come like spring, summertime, which is use a very specific Wet n Wild palette called Walking on Eggshells. Absolutely love this palette. I think this is a very, very nice pink. Yeah. So, ooh, my stomach's growling. But I think that one might look good in maybe a pink look. I have this gold Rimmel London gold record one, which obviously is not what we're looking for. I have I think this is number 7. Golden Stay Perfect Trio eyeshadow palette. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Now, this one you guys know is a very bright inner corner highlight, but it's more satiny than it is matte or shimmery. So I think we could probably get away with using this one maybe for maybe an inner corner highlight or a brow bone highlight. I have to go pee. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. Okay, where were we? It's actually been a minute for me, but it's been like a second for you guys. Okay. Maybe pile, no pile, well, no pile. See, but I keep thinking there's 2 other eyeshadow options in here that I think might work with both pink and purple, just depending on how it comes out. I have one idea for pink specifically. I don't, oh no, it's not on my phone, it's on my tablet. Damn it. I'll see if I can maybe post the picture at the end of the video. But I'm gonna go back to this one for a second because I think that took me a minute to register. Why was the heat just on? I'm confused. Yesterday it was so bad. I kept tossing and turning yesterday. It's like, okay, too hot, too cold, too hot, too cold, too hot, too cold. I'm like, body, make up your damn mind, okay? I think this white down here, I think that might work for either inner corner or brow bone. However, I think this is a little bit too white, okay? It is very shimmery in the pan, but it's got kind of like a yellow, it's like a white but a yellow with it at the same time. Excuse me. So for the pink, I'm thinking pastel pink on the lid with maybe the glitter like line on the top part of the lid, and then maybe a yellowish white for the inner corner and brow bone. Except now that I say that out loud, I think inner corner and brow bone might be a little bit much, but you guys will have to see at the end of the picture. I like the picture, however, I have my own ideas to kind of switch it up. So I'm gonna change this from no to a yes. So we got that one. Also, another idea that I think might work if we use a really light hand is this L'Oreal iced latte eyeshadow. Now, these have absolutely turned into my favorite eyeshadows. Like, out of my entire collection, this iced latte one is one of my favorites. But I have other colors. There for a while, I was stuck on purple. Like, I like the way purple looks on my eyes. But I think this might look really good with a very light hand on the inner corner or the brow bone. I have a couple ideas for this, which I'm trying to get through. And then you guys obviously saw those other colors. I have a Flower Beauty one, which is not impossible to work with, but it is pretty close. Absolutely love the color, hate the formula of this eyeshadow. And then this one absolutely shattered in a move, but this is the NYX like dark blue. It looks almost black in the camera, but it's a dark blue leather and studs color. And then of course I have Wet n Wild Color Icon Pigment. I don't know what color this is. Oh, Ice Lady. Okay. Which I have used in previous looks before. Like, you guys have seen this one many times. So I think that's everything for that drawer. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Now, this next one, again, absolutely shattered. It came in a really pretty palette. Unfortunately, I threw it out. I saved as much of it as I could and literally sat at a desk for hours sorting through this shattered eyeshadow palette. And I saved. You guys are gonna think I'm absolutely insane. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So this is like a really pretty like blue and green color together. Again, not what we're looking for. This one has, this is like a white and blue effect with it, which again, not what we're looking for. This is just like a brown, like a light brown color, which again, not what we're looking for. And then this is, I'm not really sure how to explain this one, but it's like a gray slash silver, I don't know. I'm not really sure how to explain that. That almost came back up. Oh, that was scary. Oh. Okay, moving on. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this one. I think it's Hikari. This is a brown cream pigment eyeshadow thing. This is just one of those like sample things. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag like a long time ago. Again, for new viewers, I used to do Ipsy bag unboxings, but they claimed to, the more you ordered, the more customized it was to you. I found that they were going away from the things I had on the profile. So I long story short, I ended up canceling it because they just weren't getting it right. We went to BoxyCharm, and BoxyCharm got it more right than Ipsy Glam Bag did. And some of the palettes in my collection are from BoxyCharm, which I absolutely love. This, again, was given to me by my sister. Absolutely love this one. Come on, open up. But I think that's going to be too bright for what we need, so I don't think this one will work either. This is this Starlight Studios. There's like nothing on the back, but it's from Starlight Studios. I think, and please correct me if I'm wrong, if any of you know, but I think her friend owns Starlight Studios, or a close friend. I'm not really sure. But she's able to get her hands on a lot of this brand, and I have yet to be able to find them, because I would like to try more Starlight Studios. That's just me. Okay. So, again, these next three things, three things that you're gonna see are very old. I said this in the first video, and I'll say this again. I spray these every couple of months. Not weeks, not days, not years, months. Okay? But what is that? There's something black sticking out of it. I'm not so sure what I think about that. I don't really like that, I guess. There's something black sticking out of it up there. I'm not so sure about this one. I think what I'll do is I'll ask hubby about this one, and if he says it's safe to use, I'll probably use it. But if he says it's not safe, I'll probably end up throwing this one out. I do really enjoy this particular one. However, I don't really know what I think of having something black sticking out of it. Kind of hard to say, but I'm gonna put that one over there for now. This one I don't think is gonna work because I think it's too dark for the purples that we are looking for. This one might work like on the inner part of the lid, maybe, but I think this is going to be too dark for like outer crease, outer V work type stuff. So again, I'm not really sure about this one. Do I put it under yes or no? Let's do yes, because I think, like I said, I think that one shade might work for like inner corner stuff. Why is my damn ear so freaking itchy? That's really irritating. Okay. Oh. I have used and absolutely loved this next one. However, it's not what we're looking for. Okay. I'm gonna put them back in the drawer just to help keep the desk a little bit on the clean side. So this is Strike a Pose, which is supposed to be in my eyebrow drawer. Depending on the makeup and depending on what I'm doing, is I can like my eyebrows like really dark, or I can like them really light. But this is Strike a Pose from Wet n NYX, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay. So, this, I don't think is gonna work. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. That one might, but again, it has kind of like a blue, it's got like speckles, like just very small speckles of what looks like these two colors on the top of it, and I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to look or if that's from me spraying the palette with rubbing alcohol. So there's that. This I don't think is going to work. This is the Ulta Beauty times NYX Professional Makeup Shadow Palette. I think it's gonna be too dark for what we're looking for. Okay. This is Kat Von D, On the Road, shadow. Which, again, I don't think it's gonna work. This is another Kat Von D eyeshadow. This one is in Devotion. Again, not gonna work. That was pretty fast. This, every time I go to use this particular ColourPop, this is in Ladybird from ColourPop with their Super Shock shadows. This is Ladybird. It has a lot of glitter in it. It's not what we're looking for. This has a blue, like, color to it. This is, again, Super Shock shadows in Ice Dream. Again, not what we're looking for. Too bright. Again, this one has another, like, blue, like, tint to it. I don't know. Anyway, that is that section of the part of the makeup that stays on my desk. I might have to add another part to this because this is already pretty long. Okay, come here, you. Oh, damn. I can't reach it. Okay. Got it. So, this is the palette that I think might work for purples. This is the e.l.f. Bite-Size Eyeshadow Palette. This one is in Acai You. I hope I'm saying that right, but I think this bottom one will work really well for like a purple. So I'm going to put that in the yes pile. This one is I Love You a Latte, which again is one of my absolute favorite colors. Love this one, but again, not what we're looking for. Ugh. Ooh, excuse me. Bite-Size Eyeshadow Palette in Carnival Candy, which again, not what we're looking for. This is Mint Melt eyeshadow palette in Mint 2B. Okay, is that why the packaging is green? If you asked for a green one, I think that would be perfect for it. But again, Bite Size eyeshadow palette, very bad. The Bite Size eyeshadow palette, okay, we get it. Where's the cream and sugar palette? Yeah, okay. I don't think that one will work either, though. Good grief. Okay. I am going to add a third part to this because this is already getting pretty long. So I will go and film the third part. If you see the same outfit, it's because I film multiple videos in one day and post them as I film them, usually. On a very rare occasion, I'll be able to get like a Saturday video up on a Thursday, for example. But yes, so I will see you guys in part 3. I love you guys, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye, guys.